Let's get it. The new movement, DJ Drewski. I am here, and the biggest baddie is in the building. Natalie Nunn.
Yes.
Is that your voice in the drop?
Yeah,
like you're saying your own name.
I do.
But now, now everybody's saying it. Because she is top 20 on, is it iTunes?
iTunes right now, and I don't know what it's doing on TikTok right now, but it's going crazy.
And that's what happens when you're doing what you want.
Doing what I want, period.
Her new single, Doing What I Want, is out now. And we were talking about it before we started, but I asked, do you feel like this is the fastest moving record you have? So, because you put out music before.
Well, I did like 3 big features. So again, I did, Rest in Peace, Beat King, Club God. I did Outside remix.
Right.
And then I did Scared remix with Beat King.
Right.
And then I did Pose For Me, the remix with John Mack. And they were instant hits, but this one is like just me. It's like a single. It's like my first single I ever put out.
Right.
And it's like 1 million streams on Spotify in like a month.
In 1 month.
In 1 month. 1 million, maybe 1.2 million.
Right. And you just did a show yesterday at VSU.
Yes. And then it was a homecoming.
A homecoming.
And then I did a homecoming last weekend in Tallahassee at Florida State.
And
FAMU, excuse me. And they're just screaming for me to perform, doing what I want. Like they don't even care about anything else right now. They're like perform.
And they're singing along word for word.
I don't even have to sing it.
Do you catch like grown men in the crowd singing along too?
Yes, all the bad boys come out. You know,
right. Shout out to the bad boys
shout out to the bad boys for sure.
For you, that's a whole different venture, a whole different bag that's happening right now. We'll talk more about like the TV stuff, but you're in artist mode.
Yeah, I am.
Running around do you have a show coming up in New York too?
Yeah, we're in the city. We're in Manhattan on Sunday. So, we're doing our thing. It's all the baddies. So the whole cast, we've been doing our rehearsals to see what we're going to do.
Right.
It's like they're fighting over who's going first, who's going last.
Who decides the lineup? Is it ultimately?
Well, we have a DJ Sky
right.
High's
Shout
on
to
the
Sky.
tour. So she's just kind of like, guys, this should be the flow, the order. This makes the most sense. We got Krishan now back on the show, and she's doing like hip hop gospel music. I don't even know. Yeah, so she dropped this song that's like her thing. So I'm like, maybe we should have her go towards the end. And so we just have we're trying to weed through the little logistics of it all because these girls are nuts.
But it's different in today's world because with artists, everything feels like competition. Yeah. Where you're creating like, family type vibe. Like, if you do music and you're part of my gang, we all gonna perform and
That's how I feel. Like, I want all my girls to win. So even the girls on the show that I don't get along with, I'm not the biggest fan of Diamond the Body. I think everybody knows that.
Right. Didn't you just fan of me. Get into it with her?
Yeah, we got into it. But I still want her to win. I want her music to go viral, and she's on my platform. I wouldn't want anybody to not win and eat. Like, the point is that I'm making like stars, and I want them all to be at the top.
Right, because if they win, you ultimately win.
Yeah, so I'm not mad at all. I'm actually happy when they're all winning, because then they can leave me alone.
I seen recently, it might have been a few weeks ago, it's like Natalie Nunn cuts off all the baddies. I don't know if you woke up in a bad mood and you were like, you know what? Nobody's eating no more. Good luck, bitches.
Yeah, because they'll go on these rants and when I started really dropping music, I felt like they looked at me as competition, some of the girls, and I'm like, nah, we're not competing.
Right.
And so they're like, oh, her EP sucks, her song sucks, and then now it's like, I just started my Spotify page, like all this stuff is going on right now in real time, and they're just mad. I'm like, what?
Right, but
how
by
y'all
now,
gonna hate on me? I'm trying to make sure y'all win.
You're the same person giving them opportunity.
Yeah, so they should be like, doing my TikTok. I do theirs.
Right.
I support them. So I try to lead by example, but baddies is gonna be baddies. So
I was gonna say that's part of the baddie.
Yeah.
Formula. Like, you gotta have a little hate in you because you gotta turn up on them.
Everybody whooping everybody.
Right.
They're all fighting, but then it's weird because we'll get along a day later. So it's like a weird family.
Right.
It's like a weird sisterhood.
Would you consider it toxic?
Yes, absolutely.
Very toxic.
Yes, yeah. Like, you just don't know. I'll walk into a scene, I'm like, she about to punch someone's face in right now. Like you can feel like certain energies at times, and then everybody has good days, bad days. So there's 33 girls on the cast,
and you still enjoyed producing the show and being part of the cast.
It's
toxicity.
This is the biggest show. This is probably one of the biggest reality shows out right now.
Right.
Baddies is a real movement. It's a cult following right now, and our fans are like, it's no joke. I feel like it's like Bad Girls Club times 100.
That's what I was gonna say. You took the experience from Bad Girls Club and just turned it up 10 notches.
We 10x'd it for sure. Like I could feel it. Like I've been here a long time. And this lane right now, this reality TV lane is, whoa, we have, these girls on the show have the power to like do anything. They want to do movies. If they want to, the music, the numbers are going to number. Like there's no way that they're going to lose. The fan base is.
And financially, some of them are doing really well.
All of them are doing really well.
Really?
Yes.
Because
these baddies are making a lot of money to be a part of the franchise and the show.
Do you get a percentage of that? Because I remember at one point when I was, doing this Love and Hip Hop stuff, we negotiated it, but in the contract early on was like, any appearances, any merch, any that
No, we don't do like Zeus Network. So we're a Black-owned network, and Lemmy Plummer set it up very differently. So the streaming platform is not the same like traditional television. So I do make money off of like the streams.
Right. The streams only. But if Mariah Lynn is going to do a show,
we don't care about that. We're not.
You want 10% of her show?
Absolutely not. And actually, I set up mini tours when the season is over, where the girls are making hundreds of thousands of dollars going on the road with me.
Right.
So we really have like, we sell out cities, and I just put money back in all their pockets. We're not taking money from the girls.
Right.
This is so not traditional, and that's the beauty of it. Like I used to be on, the traditional networks. So I see the difference, and the streaming world is a real thing, and this is real. Like we have 15 million people watching Baddies every Sunday that are paying $5.
I was gonna say 15 million subscribers.
15 million viewers. Yeah, and then everybody has to pay to watch. So it is what it is.
Right, and on top of that, you mentioned I could walk into a club on a booking and get $30K.
Easily. How did you know my booking fee?
You said it. You said it.
She's
like, it's up now. I'm top 20. It's going to 50
going up
now.
More. I'm just kidding. But no, I do like little mini tours for the girls for sure. Like I'll put something on, maybe like 10 shows. And we'll do like a couple weekends, 4 cities in a weekend, and clean up and put money in all their pockets.
Right.
And I put 2 girls. I put Mariah Lynn on my EP. I think Mariah Lynn is just a really dope artist, and she gets it. She's on time. She doesn't miss her flights. She puts on a great show. We have a couple other ones. Biggie, Big Dominican.
Right. Like, she's on the EP.
She's on a single that we're gonna drop. I have a single with her. I'm gonna drop.
So that's coming.
That's coming. She's actually very, very talented. And the girls are Tasiki. All these girls are really talented and are real artists, and they want to be taken serious. So actually, this tour we're doing on Baddies USA, we're going to 7 major cities. So New York is the first one this Sunday.
Kicking it off.
We have tons of like A&R, all the big labels coming out to see the girls. So I told them at the rehearsal, y'all better do y'all big one.
Right.
know the words to your song.
Now, is Baddies, because it's clearly your label, like you're signed to yourself.
Yeah.
Are these girls now signed to your label?
So what I'm doing right now is I am shopping like a JV deal with the labels. So
you
5 of the Baddies are signed to me
now.
And then I'm just shopping around with all the major labels to see who wants to partner up and meet me halfway. I don't need nothing from anybody. I'm good.
And I'm sure they've been entertaining it because
everybody.
To be top 20 on iTunes.
Everybody's entertaining it. All the major labels, I've had a lot of label meetings, and I just wanted to make sense because Baddies, like we have like this whole platform right now with Zeus that it's not like we need,
of course,
it would be good to collab with a record label to make other things shake for us because we got the media lane, the television. They see us. Like that's the beauty.
Everybody sees
They
it.
see it and they know us. So they know our faces. And I think that's a major part for artists today. Like, you know, I hear songs, I'm like, who sings? And then I don't even recognize, I don't know who they are because we don't have like 106 in Park anymore and all that stuff like we used to back in the day. So when I hear records, I'm like, oh, this record's fire. But then I'll meet these girls, they're fans of Baddies, and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know you even sang the song. Mm-hmm. So I think the one up that the Baddies have is that they see us and they know us.
Right,
so
the face card, the popularity.
Fame is instant. It's instant. You get on Baddies, it's instant fame. And then you got to make that money, though.
Right. Well, not everyone's a super hustler like you.
Yeah.
But you've been hustling for years, so this is not even new to it's just on a different level.
What I decided with this whole Baddies thing is like, all right, you know, we did the Bad Girls Club thing, but that wasn't mine. It was Oxygen. It was actually Oprah's. So, you know, but Baddies is mine. And so the whole thing for me now is like, we got the foundation, and I want to, you know, we got games, Baddie Shot O'Clock games. We got tequila. We got a Baddie cannabis line that's in all the dispensaries.
Right.
So anything that's gonna that goes with our lifestyle is what I'm pretty much, you know, selling, and I want everyone to be able to connect to it. So they're smoking our Baddie joints when they watch Baddies on Sunday, and they're doing Baddie Shot O'Clock with our tequila.
You know, Baddie Shot O'Clock. Shout out to all the DJs too, because that's like the new. Put your hands up, right? Because now all the DJs, you could cut the music off
and just say
Baddies, and then the whole club is Shot O'Clock.
Everyone.
Right.
Like we were in Africa. Like Baddies last season, we were in Africa, and they were saying it in Africa.
Yeah.
It was insane.
So thank you for giving us DJs a new chant to go along with. But it's so amazing to see like where you're at today and like all the work you put in, and I'm sure
it's important to stick with it. You know,
you never stopped.
I haven't stopped.
You became a mom and still kept going.
Yeah, Baddie Shot O'Clock. All the moms out there, you need a mama clock, take a shot. Like, yeah, it's a whole movement right now, and you know, we've captivated the female audiences, so that's a big thing. Is when you have the women behind you. You know that 90% of all of the girls on Baddies, their followers are all females. So this, you know, they spend the most money. The women are, you know, they got their boyfriends, their husbands, whoever watching Baddies also every Sunday. I don't know. There's no day that goes by where a guy doesn't come up to me. He's like, my girlfriend I gotta take a picture with me. She got me watching Baddies every Sunday. I'm like, they start talking about the girls on the cast. I'm like, what are you doing watching Baddies? Watching with their girlfriends. So,
Everyone. How do you feel like when kids come up? Like,
that's a whole
you're a mom. You have a daughter.
The 8-year-old.
The show you're producing, people would consider is like, oh, ratchet, toxic.
I know, it's crazy.
How do you even like block that part out? Like, hey, this is for her future. Like,
yeah. Well, the thing is that is like a kind of difficult thing for me sometimes, because you know, the kids are watching it with their moms or it's on at the house. But I think they really know the chant. Like, they don't really. I don't think the kids, the 8-year-olds and all that,
know the storylines.
Really like, they don't know the storylines, but they're. The Pose For Me, all my TikTok songs that go viral, or even the other Baddies, like when their songs go viral, the kids know it, and they have associate it with Baddies.
Right. Does Journey know who her mom is?
She knows. She
sees it all.
She actually was a really big fan of Pose For Me, because that was last year, so she was 7. And then the Doing What I Want, she just the other day, we were on our way to the pumpkin patch, and she was like, doing what I want. And I was like, Journey, no. How do you know that? Because it's just funny. Like, I don't know. Right. She doesn't have TikTok, but she's...
How old is she now?
8. She's 8
so now. That's like,
so she's like doing what
she's
I
in
want.
Tune.
Yeah, she definitely knows the songs. I don't know. She doesn't know the show, though. But she knows the songs.
But she knows mom is on a show.
For sure. Yeah.
But she doesn't know, like, she doesn't see you...
No, because this is everywhere we go. And everyone screams Baddies. So, like, sometimes Journey will be like, Baddies.
Right.
She's just... You know, you're a product of your environment, I guess. Like, every time we're outside, the fans are screaming Baddies, and, you know, so she knows, yeah.
When Journey turns 18, would you allow her to be on Baddies?
Her dad wouldn't allow her to be on Baddies, so we're not even going to entertain that.
Shout out to Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob's not allowing that, period, point blank, so.
And speaking of Jacob, his brother actually helped you write this record.
He did. So it was crazy because the beat came in, and I was like, oh, I love this beat, but it's slow, and all my records are a lot faster. So we kind of played with it for like one night, and then we wrote it, and then the next day I recorded it in the studio. And I was just kind of like, I don't know if this is gonna do anything because everybody's so used to me like outside, more up, like club beats,
the turn up, the crazy,
the
party girl,
baddie stuff, and it was so slow. And oh my gosh, it's the second it dropped, it was just doing insane numbers. I was really surprised. I never would have thought this would have been the record that was catching.
And that's usually what happens, right? The artist feels like, oh, that's not the one.
But and a couple people in my camp. So like, shout out to Louis Peso. He immediately, and he's from New York, so he's been helping me with my whole EP, and he kept saying like, this is the one. And I was like, I don't hear that. And it was also my makeup artist. He kept saying it was the one. So I put it out, and then instantly Louis was like, I told you. And everybody,
no, Louis got the ear. Louis, as an artist, could hear.
He was the one who said it, and I didn't think it was going to do this.
Right.
I actually thought Baddie Bad, my song with Lemmy Plummer that I put out, was going to
be the one.
Yeah. And then we had to it was a whole mess with that because the beat and the sample was Lil Webby and Bootsy. So we had to get that cleared. And I was like, oh, this record is such a headache. This is going to be the one that... And, I mean, it's still a popular song, but everybody's going crazy for doing what I want. It's crazy. Like, what?
Yeah, you're like a solidified artist now. Like, you can't mess around. Like, before, I'm sure people looked at, like, sideways. Like, oh, she's just lit off the show.
It was like the features, they kind of looked at it. So they kind of took it serious, and I was getting a lot of label calls when Pose For Me with John.
Right.
That one. And then outside, they were kind of like, oh, she's just playing around. And, probably for the show, for the TV show. But now, no, they're...
respecting it.
They're respecting it. They're calling. They want to sign the Baddies.
I'm talking about, like, other artists, too. Because there's artists that...
I have a lot of people who are trying to get on this record. So I was like, wait, the remix. What? Yes, everybody. Everyone has been hitting me up. A lot of female artists, trying to... And a couple of them, I don't know how the fans do it. They take their... lyrics and
put like the
and it sounds
vocals
good. I'm like,
over
hey, that one sounds good with JT. Or, they did one with Nicki, and I was like, yes.
Would Nicki be your ultimate pick? Like, who would be right now for doing what I want? Who would be Natalie's like ultimate? I want this person on the remix.
Probably Nicki.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's just a thing for me. It's almost like when girls want to work with me in reality television, my lane, right? Like, they're like, I want to be on Baddies. Natalie's going to make me a star. She makes stars. She makes millionaires. I'm definitely making millionaires. And so everybody wants to be over here, and I get that. And it's, like, legendary to kind of work with me on reality TV at this point. I've been in the game 17 years, Since Bad Girls Club. It's been 17 years.
You were what, 24, 25 at that time?
I was 23.
When you started Bad Girls Club?
Yes. I was 23 years old.
When you look back, are you like, damn, I was a baby? Like, I didn't...
Yeah, and I just didn't know what I was doing. I was just in there, I run LA! Just like running around, acting crazy, partying, shot of clocks then too. And so I see where people, want to always kind of link with the legends because it's like, you kind of can't, you won't miss. And so with Nicki, I mean, let's be real, she's the queen.
Of course.
She randomly opened up so many doors by just giving me a shout out, saying even if my name was Natalie Nunn, that was huge. Like, it was huge. I was like literally in Dubai.
You didn't take it as an insult.
I didn't, but then I was like, I don't know
like,
what.
Is she taking a shot at me?
I know, but I was like, it's a bar, so I wasn't even really mad either way. I was like, hey, and fans, like, I was in south of France just on a vacation, and her fans were
now they know who Natalie Nunn is if they
Dubai,
didn't know.
Like in like a market in Dubai. They were coming up to me and they weren't saying baddies. They were like, even if my name was Natalie Nunn. I was like, wow, it was crazy. So I would love to collab with somebody like Nicki in that lane for sure.
She would be first choice
for sure. Yeah, and like I said,
have you spoke to her lately? I know she's been going through a lot.
No. We don't actually speak, and here's the catch. I'm such a Nicki, fan, and I'll always...
Are you a Barb?
I'm a Barb, for sure. And she definitely considers me a Barb, too, because, I'm, on her PR for, her nails at Calm.
Right.
I get all this stuff first when she has, little merch and stuff. But... she got mad at me recently, so I gotta get her on the phone, real talk.
But she's mad at everyone. It seems like right now.
No, she's mad at me because I put her sister on my spinoff show, Baddies.
Oh, shout out to Ming.
And I didn't really know the like
politics of
I
the personal relationship.
And I still don't want to get in like any sister stuff. Even with like Krishan and Tasiki right now on my show, it's like really up right now.
Right.
We're in the middle of like a family war.
Well,
and I don't get involved. I literally walk away.
Right, they're going at it.
I don't want to deal with
Today
it.
I seen the child thing.
Oh man!
Do you don't feel like the big sister that has to step in and say, okay, ladies?
Absolutely not. No.
So you mind your business.
I mind my business. Like, and the other day we were in DC. We just started filming, so we're only like a week in, and Krishan was like, "You film me, Nat? You film me?" And Tasiki's standing there like, "Nat, you film me?" I'm like, "Ah!"
Right.
I just ran out of the scene like, no, I'm not getting involved.
Family
it's
business
stuff, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I gotta get Nicki on the phone.
Is Ming still a part of the crew?
She's on so we have Baddies, and then we have like our little sister show, which is like Baddies Gone Wild.
Right.
And it's a younger group of girls, and that show blew up too on Zeus.
Right.
And she was kind of like our star on there. You know, with a couple other, we had like Rella G from New York
Right,
on
shout
there,
to Rella.
and all of, you know, it was like a cool little young crew.
The young,
yeah, you know, they can't really rock with the grown women yet because they're just still young, and so I want them to still be wild and fun.
Right.
We're, you know, the baddies are a little grown. We're trying to outgrow our ways.
But was the Ming decision based off of, that's Nicki's sister, or just really based off of her personality?
She really has a personality.
Right.
And when I met with her, it was all over the place. Shout out to Ming, though. You know, she's just like a wild young child. You know, like she's young.
Right.
And I think she's only like 19. And we put her on the show because we shot the first season in Brazil, and she really wanted to like have that moment where she's not under Nicki. That was her whole thing. Like I don't want to keep being like Nicki's little sister. I want to do something to set myself apart. So I gave her the opportunity. You know, I'm only here to like, you know, let people tell their story, follow their story. Zeus is not, this is not the same as like, I know you said you did Love and Hip Hop. It's like, we are so not traditional television. This is, we're like, go, you want to talk? And so Ming said some things, and I think Nicki's mad at me.
She hit you like, or
now she unfollowed me.
Oh,
dang.
Nicki.
Follow me back, Nicki.
But she's been going off lately too. So it's not just you. It's you. It's Jay-Z. It's Cardi B. It's,
I don't know. I
don't know.
I just care about me. I still follow her, and I would never. And you know, maybe that's just a conversation that needs to happen. But I actually tried to reach out and have her be one of our reunion hosts one season.
Well, that would be crazy.
It was just like a conflict of schedule.
Damn, Matt, you messed it all up now. It's all your fault.
Help.
How do you feel about some of these spin-offs of what you created?
Yeah,
like you see there's a lot of new networks and a lot of new shows like with that same formula.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is the way I always look at it. In business, when people see something is like really super successful, they're gonna try to you know, I read a lot of like John Maxwell books on success and leadership, and when people see things are like, oh man, that's $1 billion network right now.
Right.
Zeus is $1 billion, you know, it's worth $1 billion now.
Right.
So people are gonna try to rob, duplicate, and make their own. You can't be mad. It's like we're the McDonald's. We need a Wendy's, a Burger King out there. You know?
So you're cool with it.
I don't see competition like that. I see like it's flattering. Everybody's trying to do a Baddies, you know, a Zeus network. There's so many knockoff Natalie Nunns.
But it's like wrestling, right? There was once like WWF, then you had WCW.
Yeah.
But sometimes they would kind of take wrestlers.
Right.
And is there anyone else that you're like watching?
Yeah, there are some baddies that I don't like. If you're over here with us, like, you know, you should just ride. I've always been like that. Like, I'm gonna ride till the wheels fall off.
Got you.
You know, unless there's just no more there. There's nothing there. Then, you know, you can move around and pivot. But for me, like, I do get upset with my baddies when they like jump around and they're over here and they're doing that. I'm like, you don't have to do all that. Stay right here. You'll be fine. You know. They do like to kind of jump around, and that never works out for them though in the end.
Right, you're not jacking that.
Nah, I don't like that. Just
right. If you gang, you gang.
Yeah. Period. Don't become the op. You don't want to be the op.
How does one become a baddie? Because I'm sure there's women that ask you all the time, and it's like, what does it take to be a baddie?
I just like entrepreneurship and girls that really like live out loud and go for whatever it is they're trying to do. And to me, that is what I look for when I cast girls on Baddies. Like, does she have the drive, the hustle, the grind? Personality is a big deal. It's hard to work with girls that are just don't have a personality.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, you're pretty, but girl, do you talk?
Right.
Or like, are you just gonna be stuck up and standoffish? And because I believe, like, for me, my career has been super successful because I literally hustle and grind, and I have a personality that, like, people love to be around me. Whether the fans like me or don't like me, they fuck with me.
Right.
It doesn't
Period.
matter. Period. They do. That's why I said in Doing What I Want to say, she was a fan. She hates me, but she loves me again. That's just how it is. They'll watch the show like, I hate this episode. Natalie did this, and they love me again in the morning.
Right. Well, I don't follow the whole storylines, but I fuck with you.
Yeah,
and I respect your hustle.
Me and you, we linked back in the day. I think it was something in Virginia. Where are you from?
I'm from Jersey, but
okay.
I remember you used to hang out with Wanda. Remember Wanda? Shout out to Wanda.
Wanda,
So I remember seeing you like outside in Jersey.
For sure. I ran into
and
you
just
multiple
watching
times.
like your growth is like,
crazy,
it's crazy.
You too, though.
Right.
Like, how long have you been up here?
No, I've been here since 2008, so that's what, like,
and
over...
then, but did you have some other show you had? You had something else you were doing.
Yeah, we've done a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot, but I'm proud of you.
Because
it's hard, too, for women in the music business and this industry, and just people, I feel like, slept on you or kind of, and you proved everyone wrong.
Yeah, no, I would say that. And I think it was hard. New York was probably one of the roughest cities, like, for me to kind of break in, and they were just tough. Like, for years, all the little New York rappers used to, like, throw little jabs at me in their songs. Fabulous and Jim Jones. They all kind of used to... Bad Girls Club, them girls is ratchet. They used to talk their little smack. But now, I mean, they show a lot of love. Like
they circle back now.
It's been
Fab is in the DMs.
Not in the DMs.
Not in like a trying to
no, but if
holler,
I run
but like
into people, for sure, it's nothing but love. Manos, all of them. We've had like our little moments where we clash and then we all cool again. And when I come to New York, everybody shows love. Actually, the city, this is why our first stop is in New York, because this summer, New York showed me unlimited love.
Right.
I mean, we were selling out salsa con fuego, all these spots. It was nuts. I was like, whoa, they're really vibing. They love the Baddies, and I really respect that. So our first stop on the tour is here in New York City.
Right. Yeah. October 26th.
This Sunday.
The Baddies will be outside.
Man, we gonna turn
Mano,
New York up.
Jim Jones, Fab, if you want to come to the show, come to the show.
Fabio, too.
Right. Shout out to Fabio Foreign. Shout out to the whole 800 Foreign side.
Yes.
Listen, one last question. Mm-hmm. Christian, Louis Prada, or Jimmy? You only can pick one.
Oh, man.
Going out, you got the show on the 26th.
Louis. And I got to respect the fact that they gave Cardi B that $55 million deal, like, for females, like, coming from reality television, kind of ratchet and, all of this. That was a big move, and I respect the brand for doing that. And shout out to Cardi, because that's another door broken down for females in this industry. Like, that's huge. $55 million with Louis.
Yeah, y'all working, man. Natalie Nunn in the building, doing what she wants.
Yes.
Let's go.